Okay, good morning everyone. Okay, Her Excellency, Ms. Tagsina Sripracha, Ph.D. I don't know whether is it correct pronunciation or not. Oh, correct, thank you. And the Honorable Dr. Duyani Sudayanti, the head of Accounting Department. And Dr. Tagsina is the Assistant President for International Affairs in Prince of Songkla University. And the Honorable, all the Vice Deans, and of course all the team, and our beloved friends, just students from Fakulty of Economy and Bisnis University of Islam Malang. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's open this program by reciting Quran. We hope that all the program can run well and we can benefit from this program a lot. Ala hadihniya wa ala kulli solihah. Al-Fatihah. Okay, as a beginning in our tradition in Universitas Islam Malang, we are opening by Sholawat Nur Anwar. Okay, let's recite Sholawat Nur Anwar together. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Nuril وسير الأسرار وترياق الأغيار ومفتاح باب اليسار سيدنا وآله الأطهار وأصحابه الأخيار عدد نعم الله وإفضاله عدد Thank you so much, Dr. Tagsina. So this is our traditions, because we are in an Islamic university, and we usually open our class by reciting praying, and we close also by reciting praying, and every agenda also we are doing the same. And usually, actually, we use Indonesian national anthem, but for this not really formal program, so we just use we call it Sholawat Nur Anwar. Oke, mau sambutan dulu? Oke, teman-teman ada yang pengen ke Thailand? Oke, ini ada. Oke, ada juga yang pengen ke Thailand ya. Oke. Oke, teman-teman, cek, oke. Kebetulan ini insya Allah akan ada program untuk nanti ke Thailand, dan bulan depan itu akan ada sekitar 15 mahasiswa dari Prince of Songkla University yang akan studi di Unisma. Tolong nanti temenin ya. Oke, selama 2 bulan di summer program, dan nanti bulan Agustus kita akan punya kesempatan untuk juga studi di sana selama 1 semester. Untuk detailnya saya persilakan kepada Ibu Dr. Duyani Sudayanti selaku Ketua Jurusan Program Studi Akuntansi untuk memberikan arahan. Oke, Dr. Duyani, please.
Terima kasih Pak Irfan. Melanjutkan informasi dari Pak Irfan, jadi ada kesempatan untuk teman-teman yang ingin merasakan kuliah di luar negeri, dalam hal ini di Thailand, di PSU juga ya Pak Irfan? Di PSU juga. Di Prince Songkla University, kampusnya Dr. Tagsina ini, selama 2 bulan juga. Untuk teman-teman yang sudah siap paspor dan mau untuk explore dunia luar ya, selain hanya Malang aja, silakan kontak ke kaprodi masing-masing. Kalau yang akuntansi silakan ke saya atau Bu Dewi. Kami masih membuka peluang untuk itu, dan memang terus terang yang diutamakan adalah teman-teman semester 6, karena teman-teman nanti akan ada timbal balik, kan teman-teman akan ikut kuliah di sana, dan mata kuliah yang kalian tempuh di sana akan kami konversikan ke mata kuliah yang akan dimasukkan ke mata kuliah pilihan dan dimasukkan ke SKS di semester 7. Jadi ibaratnya seperti sudah DP mata kuliah gitu ya, semester 7 kalian ambil mata kuliah di bulan Agustus September itu. Jadi silakan kontak ke kaprodi masing-masing. Bu, saya nggak bisa bahasa Inggris. Insya Allah sepanjang yang saya tahu, asalkan kita punya basic conversation biasa, good morning, good afternoon, where do, saya bisa sarapan di mana dan seterusnya. Sisanya pakai bahasa isyarat aman sih kalau menurut saya. Pengalaman saya ke luar negeri kalau sudah mentok pakai bahasa Inggris pun nggak bisa, akhirnya bahasa tubuh gitu, pakai angka-angka gitu. Insya Allah seru ya, jadi sangat disayangkan kalau teman-teman miss the opportunity dari kampus ini. Ya, silakan hubungi kaprodi masing-masing. Itu saja. Terima kasih Pak Irfan.
Oke, itu ya teman-teman tadi infonya dari Bu Duyani. Silakan segera karena kuotanya juga terbatas. Silakan teman-teman segera mendaftarkan ke kajur masing-masing. Segera update karena hari ini kita finalisasi dan teman-teman bisa segera update untuk ke sana. Jadi ini kesempatan yang sangat-sangat luar biasa sebenarnya. Teman-teman bisa belajar langsung di sana. Jadi teman-teman ini, nah good newsnya nanti untuk biayanya, biaya kuliahnya itu nanti ditanggung oleh FEB ya. Jadi sama biaya asramanya. Jadi asrama kalian nggak usah dibayar, nggak usah ngekos di situ. Jadi nanti kita bayarin, dan kalau bayar teman-teman di situ per bulan sekitar 3 juta untuk asramanya. Kalau satu semester itu 17 juta teman-teman di sana. Jadi itu sudah kita akan tanggung, dan teman-teman nanti tinggal persiapan tiket dan tiket bolak-balik dan makan. Makannya juga tidak terlalu jauh berbeda dengan di Malang. Nah, teman-teman juga teman-teman juga bisa mengajukan ajuan dana ke kota atau kabupaten kalian masing-masing. Nah, biasanya di divisi di pendidikan atau pemuda dan olahraga itu ada dana untuk support anak-anak daerah untuk pengembangan dirinya. Nah, itu kemarin salah satu mahasiswa yang juga anggota dari IDD ya, International Development Division, itu pernah mendapatkan sekitar 11 juta dari Kota Batu. Nah, coba teman-teman bisa tuh kesempatan itu. Artinya kalian masih bisa untung tuh malah ya. Oke, karena mungkin flight bolak-balik ke Thailand kalau jauh-jauh hari itu bisa kayak cuma plus minus 3 juta bolak-balik itu ya. Jadi makan itu 1 juta sampai 2 juta tergantung gaya hidup kalian. Udah. Jadi sisanya kalau dapat 11 juta sih untung 6 juta. Nah, terserah mau diapain itu ya. Jadi teman-teman nanti kalau ini segera daftar, nanti kita akan coaching juga, kita akan dampingi teman-teman untuk bisa menyiapkan yang baik seperti apa, termasuk nanti kalau ada kendala bahasa, jangan khawatir, nanti kita kasih pembekalan bahasa biar teman-teman nanti yakin survive. Insya Allah nanti Akila ya, sama Farel nanti insya Allah akan ikut juga. Kemarin mereka itu baru 1 semester di Taiwan ya, jadi beliau kemarin berdua ini di Pingtung ya, NPTU National Pingtung University selama 4 bulan ya. 4 bulan 1 semester. Gimana Farel sama Akila? Oke, mereka aja ketagihan ya teman-teman. Oke, nagih katanya. Silahkan, ini mumpung ada kesempatan, nanti juga lebih rame. Dan for your information ya teman-teman, bagi teman-teman yang suka healing, Phuket is the best place. Jadi kalau teman-teman suka Bali, di sana lebih bersih gitu ya. Kita harus akuin lebih bersih, lebih enak. Jadi nanti tempatnya di Phuket. Teman-teman bisa search tuh Phuket. Itu kayak Balinya Thailand lah. Oke, jadi teman-teman kalau suka ke tempat-tempat bagus, banyak banget di sana. Pantai, salah satu pantai terbaiknya dari PSU itu cuma 15 menit. Oke, dari kampus. Jadi saya dulu pernah jadi dosen di sana 1 tahun, dan saya itu bisa dipastikan kalau weekend itu pasti di pantai. Oke, sama teman-teman mahasiswa dan sebagainya, sharing dan sebagainya. Ya healing lah. Oke, jadi di situ itu asik sekali. Kalau suasana asingnya itu juga kerasa banget karena di situ boleh di mana-mana. Ya kayak di Bali lah, kalau teman-teman ke Bali seperti apa, di Phuket itu juga kayak gitu. Bahkan kalau sekarang ya lebih, kayak kita tahu kalau wisata Thailand pernah nomor 1 ya kalau saya di Asia. Jadi eman banget daripada teman-teman nanti ke sana sendiri, nggak ada yang menjamin tempat tinggal masih bayar gitu kan. Kalau ikut program belum tentu bisa masuk kampus gitu, dan harus bayar sendiri. Nah ini kita bayarin untuk programnya, asramanya kita bayarin. Teman-teman tinggal ya udah tinggal tiket bolak-balik sama kayak ini, sama kayak jalan-jalan itu, dan itu 1 bulan teman-teman. Kenapa 1 bulan? Kalau 2 bulan pakai visa, nanti kan bayar visa lagi mahal. Nah kita memang coba arrange 1 bulan maksimal sehingga kalian nggak usah bayar visa. Jadi cuma tiket bolak-balik sama makannya di Malang makan, di sana juga makan, which is sama sebenarnya. Dan good newsnya bagi yang belum KKN, nanti KKN-nya nggak usah, langsung di sana. Oke, jadi ditransfer. Terus ada mata kuliah juga ya yang disampaikan Bu Iriani, nanti di sana teman-teman nggak hanya nggak hanya kayak kesana udah hilang nggak dapat apa-apa, dapat juga SKS. Oke, SKS-nya dapat, KKN nanti ditransfer juga. Kalau memungkinkan magang juga bisa magang di sana sekalian. Oke, jadi teman-teman udah banyak tuh yang dapat, dan juga wisatanya nggak usah ditanya. Di situ ya tempat wisata memang. Oke, jadi memang kalau teman-teman, kenapa saya tahu ya, karena saya setahun di sana, terus bolak-balik ke sana. Baru kemarin juga saya Desember baru dari Thailand juga. Oke, jadi kalau teman-teman mau ambil opportunity ini, menurut saya eman kalau nggak diambil. Ya, eman. Pasti nanti nyesel sih, one day. Jadi jangankan yang belum ya, yang pernah aja masih mau lagi gitu kan. Oke, karena memang teman-teman kalian akan dapat insight yang banyak banget, luar biasa banget pasti. Dan kalian dapat kredit juga, nggak usah khawatir ya. Bahkan Mas Sena misalkan itu sempat terminal, sekarang malah lulusnya on time gitu ya. Jadi itu ya teman-teman. Nah setelah ini Dr. Tagsina ini akan present juga tentang PSU seperti apa, tentang budaya di sana seperti apa, terus juga ya berbagai hal lah tentang mungkin kuliah dan sebagainya, kesempatan-kesempatan yang bisa kalian ambil. Oke. She is also graduated from her expertise is in Thai and India studies, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. For the detailed information, we can ask in the Q&A session to Dr. Tagsina. So for the Dr. Tagsina Sripracha Ph.D., the time is yours.
Do I have to cover this?
Yeah, it's okay. You can see that's okay. Okay.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So this is really my first time in Surabaya, and I'm very impressed with many things. Actually, last night when we were riding on the van, right, and when I was not thinking anything, and I sometimes feel like, oh, I was in Bangkok, I was in Phuket, some area is really, normally in general, this city very similar to Bangkok. Yes, and also in some alleys, the area similar to Phuket. Okay, so maybe I can say that I kind of I'm feeling like at home here as well at the first time. And the weather is also nice because in Phuket it's very hot. It's very hot. All right, so now that when I came here, right, and I learned that the topic for my speech today is like, let me check first, really integrating cultural heritage and sustainable economic growth in ASEAN, right? I know that all the students are from Faculty of Economy and Business, right? So basically, I expect that you have a lot of theories, right, and information about the economic growth or sustainable economic growth, right? Am I right? Yes, and actually I also learned that here in Malang, in Surabaya, there are many cultural heritage that globally recognized, right? So instead of me telling you something from Thailand, maybe I can learn from you as well.
Okay.
Can you share something for me? But at first, because maybe I just would like to introduce the place where I am from. First, I heard that I have to call you Ajahn Irfan, right? Professor Irfan.
Pandit.
Docent. Docent Irfan, right? Has already mentioned about my university, Prince of Songkla University. Do you know, have you ever heard this name before? Prince of Songkla University? Okay. Excuse me, can you change to another presentation first? This one. Okay, so Prince of Songkla University is a very, like the fifth ranking in Thailand, right? And the major area is in the southern part of Thailand. We have 5 campuses. Okay, and the biggest one, the original one is in Pattani province. But now we moved to Hat Yai campus in Songkla province became the headquarters of the university, and also we have another campus in Surat Thani province and also Trang province, and I am from Phuket province. Phuket province has a smallest campus of this university, but we are the campus of the international programs, right? So maybe can you play the video clip about I think this one, that one. That's the clip, right?
Ada suaranya.
From the beginning of more than half a century,
since its establishment more than 55 years ago, PSU has taken pride in its determination.
Prince of Songkla University.
It takes pride in accomplishing its mission
as a priority,
applying knowledge, science, and art to create societal innovations that promote sustainable development, enhance international competitiveness, and increase happiness in all aspects.
For development in all sectors. By establishing
as the attitudes of a new generation towards education change, learning enjoyment has been redefined. Learning is no longer restricted to what happens inside the classroom walls. The value society places on formal degrees have decreased. PSU has responded to these changes by offering online learning that expands educational boundaries and creates learning communities that meet the needs of a new generation of students, as well as the general public. To go beyond just learning through screens, PSU has created knowledge archives on all 5 campuses to welcome everyone to the information age. PSU prides itself not only in academic impetus, but also in its social services. It believes that efficient and reliable health service system is the foundation of the strong society.
Science and technology,
especially in times of outbreaks. The health service system must stay one step ahead of diseases to maintain a healthy society. Well-being is another aspect of happiness that PSU has promoted. PSU has created innovations that maximize the use of natural resources in southern Thailand. Since its establishment more than 55 years ago, PSU has taken pride in its determination. And in every step, it takes toward accomplishing its mission as a priority, applying knowledge, science, and art to create societal innovations that promote sustainable development, enhance international competitiveness, and increase happiness in all aspects.
For development in all sectors. By establishing
as the attitudes of a new generation towards education change, learning enjoyment has been redefined. Learning is no longer restricted to what happens inside the classroom walls. The value society places on formal degrees have decreased. PSU has responded to these changes by offering online learning that expands educational boundaries and creates learning communities that meet the needs of a new generation of students, as well as the general public. To go beyond just learning through screens, PSU has created knowledge archives on all 5 campuses to welcome everyone to the information age. PSU prides itself not only in academic impetus, but also in its social services. It believes that efficient and reliable health service system is the foundation of the strong society,
science and technology,
especially in times of outbreaks. The health service system must stay one step ahead of diseases to maintain a healthy society. Well-being is another aspect of happiness that PSU has promoted. PSU has created innovations that maximize the use of natural resources in southern Thailand and which live harmoniously with local ways of life and enhance the sustainable use of limited resources for many generations to come. Another aspect of happiness is the preservation of historic legacy, which denotes local civilization. While mixing local cultures with today's economic and social development, because of borderless and voluntary nature of learning, PSU has lived up to its goal of providing benefits to mankind through its global and frontier research.
And disseminate this valuable knowledge
its researchers, academicians, and staff work collaboratively with communities and societies to create innovations that uplift the quality of life and happiness of Thai people.
Cooperating for the benefit of mankind as one in the midst of a volatile world. Guided by leadership that aims to achieve the same goal, which is to create personal innovation to develop the southern region and the country, and convey a trustworthy academic quality at the international level. Prince of Songkla University continues its unending task of moving forward and continuing to grow alongside humanity, aiming to be a valuable university. Prince of Songkla University.
Sorry for some technical mistakes. So the video clip repeated itself and it was quite a little bit longer than expectation. So actually in the 5 campuses, each campus has its own outstanding responsibility. For example, in Hat Yai, the biggest responsibility is about the medical science, yeah, and for Pattani would be some kind of teaching and cultural, and for in Phuket, our mission is to become the international campuses, and we are. So here, okay, from that slide, you can see that at Phuket campus, we have just only, because I said that it's the smallest one, right? So we have just only 3 faculties and 1 college. We have Faculty of Hospitality and Tourism, and this hospitality got a very high ranking globally, and it got the first ranking in Thailand for the hospitality management. And also we have the Faculty of International Studies, where I belong to, okay. And we have Faculty of Technology and Environment, and also College of Computing. Okay, can you move on to the next slide, please? Okay, next, please. Next, okay. Just 2 minutes.
Prince of Songkla University, Phuket campus. An international hub for innovation, collaboration, creativity, social engagement, and sustainable development. An outstanding university for academic studies and a multitude of unique and valuable students and life experiences. Strengths in modern teaching techniques and learning methods in diverse fields of study, providing numerous internships and career opportunities. Qualified lecturers and accomplished experts who produce research work of high quality. Offering international programs at all degree levels. Focuses on building social consciousness and promoting cultural diversity. Striving to be a prestigious and internationally recognized university. Prince of Songkla University, Phuket campus.
Thank you. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about my campus. Actually, because we are the international campus, right? So, but very small. So basically, we have just only 1,500 students altogether. But around this presentation is kind of outdated, right? So actually now we have about 20% of the foreign students. Okay, and the students, international students, come from a variety of countries. Can you move on to the next slide, please? That's the country of the people. And you know, for each year, we have a group of the Indonesian students who who got a scholarship from the government, Unisma, right? Yeah, just like last year, we have many Indonesian students went there to study at the Faculty of Hospitality and Tourism. Yes, but also because actually in Southeast Asia we have many scholarships that encourage the students to mobilize themselves to study in other countries in Southeast Asia, right? So we have a lot of exchange program, and that's why we have many students from other countries in Southeast Asia as well. And actually not just only Southeast Asia. The majority of the foreign students are from China, you may guess, right? Yeah. China, and in Phuket we have many students from Russia and Kazakhstan, Myanmar, Pakistan. Okay, maybe you can see that because I cannot see. It's too small for me. but we have so many students from different countries. Move on to the next presentation, please. Okay, next. Move on. I'm sorry. Move on. Next. Yeah. So because we have to accommodate the international students, so we have kind of prepared a lot of facilities for the students over there. We have Olympic standard size swimming pool.
Yeah.
This is really
I know
our
that.
pride. Yes. Okay. And okay, for that, can you move on to the next slide? Oh, that's all. No clip. Okay, can you move on to another? Okay.
Hello, Phuket! Phuket Island is Thailand's largest island located off the west coast of Thailand in the Andaman Sea. Phuket is one of Asia's most popular tourist destinations with its spectacular white sand beaches, gorgeous natural scenery, and stunning arts and culture. No wonder Phuket is called the Pearl of the Andaman Sea. After a 45-minute drive from the airport, I am finally here. Prince of Songkla University Phuket campus, or PSU Phuket. The first thing I need to do is to check into my dorm room and settle in. Good morning. Today I'm going to tour around the campus to discover what PSU Phuket has to offer. I'm going to get ready to start my day. I'm so glad that I don't have to spend a lot of time trying to decide what to wear every day. Because here at PSU Phuket, all undergraduate students are required to wear student uniforms to promote a sense of pride, spirit, and unity. Okay, now I'm ready to explore the campus. But first thing first, as an international student, I need to drop by the International Affairs Center, or IAC, to inform of my arrival. So, let's go! The IAC office is located on the second floor of the President's Office Building, or Building 7. It's the main building near the back gate entrance by the statue of Prince of Songkla. IAC's responsibilities are to provide assistance and updates in immigration-related matters, such as visa application, address registration, extension of stay, 90-day reporting, and re-entry permit application. The office next door is the Student Affairs Office. I go to this office if I have any questions about student curricular activities, student organizations, or health and group accident insurance. Let's go downstairs. Here is the Student Admissions and Registration Office. I go to this office if I want to check my student status, request for transcript, or submit an application for graduation. Okay, we are done here. It's time to check out the faculties. The first stop is the Faculty of International Studies, or FIS, in Building 3. The facilities in this faculty include an auditorium, language learning service, or LPOD, computer labs, and Confucius Institute at Phuket, or CIP, that provides opportunities to learn the Chinese language and culture. The next stop is the College of Computing, or COC, in Building 6. The facilities in this college include hardware labs, Animation and Multimedia Technology Center, or MTech, computer labs, and a virtual studio. The next faculty is the Faculty of Hospitality and Tourism, or FHT, in Building 2. The facilities in this faculty include PSU Terminal. It's a state-of-the-art airline mock-up facility. Smart classroom for enhanced learning experience. Kitchen lab. Computer labs. The campus restaurant. And PSU Lodge. The last faculty is the Faculty of Technology and Environment, or FTE, in Building 1. The facilities in this faculty include Andaman Environment and Natural Research Center and Science science lab. Now, I'm going to check out the Learning Center in Building 5. The library is located on the second floor of this building. There are many quiet study rooms in this building, inside the library or on the first floor. Oh, this tour around the campus is making me so hungry. Fortunately, there are many places to eat on campus. When I'm in the mood of eating many different kinds of food, I go to the canteen. The canteen is located just across from Building 6. They serve a wide variety of food, drinks, and snacks for breakfast and lunch. The prices are very affordable, and the portion is quite generous. Another place to eat is Building 1. They have dim sums for breakfast and many other light meals. If I want to chill and hang out, there are 3 coffee shops conveniently located on campus. They serve coffee, tea, variety of food, snacks, drinks, and cakes. But if I'm not satisfied and still craving for different types of food, there are plenty of restaurants and food stalls just outside of the university within walking distance. There are also 2 convenience stores located near the back entrance gate. After eating too much food, I need to burn off all those calories at the sports complex. Here, I can swim in the Olympic-sized swimming pool, play football in the outdoor field, badminton, basketball, volleyball, tennis, table tennis, and also use the gym. If I'm injured or feeling unwell, there's a free clinic on the first floor of Building 6. The clinic is a limited service facility offering basic health services to treat common illnesses and wounds. For more serious illnesses or injuries, I can go to the hospitals nearby. And in case of a serious emergency, I should call these numbers. Now it's time for me to end the day by going shopping. There are many shopping centers not far away from the campus. The university provides a free shuttle bus service twice a week. So, thank you for watching my video. I hope you find it useful. Bye! Prince of Songkla University Phuket Campus. Green.
Okay, thank you for the clip. So actually this video clip is used for the orientation for the international students when they first came here. So, but I show it here because I just would like you to see how a daily life of the students in PSU Phuket like, right? One thing is actually when you were listening to the narrative of this video clip, did you recognize that the narrator is actually an Indonesian? Yes. Did you recognize from the accent? Yeah, because actually we also have the an Indonesian staff at the International Affairs Center during that time, but now she established her own business in Phuket, so no longer in our campus. But anyway, we have many other Indonesian students and staff. And yeah, because you actually it's a little bit about the culture, right? Because your lecturer just asked me, did you raise your hand? No. Okay. Okay. Because your lecturer just asked me about the student uniform, right? The students in Thailand normally they have to wear uniform, but there are quite exceptions. Like for example, you might know some university allow the student to dress casually, but in the polite way. For example, Thammasat University. But in general, the students are supposed to wear proper uniform. Yeah, and I know that nowadays, teenagers, young generation, raise a lot of questions. Why do we have to wear uniform? Blah blah blah, whatever. And actually, this is a hot controversy in Thailand as well. However, I would say that in Bangkok, the context might be different, but if you are not in Bangkok, for example, in Phuket, if you wear uniform, it's really a privilege, because the people outside will trust you. For the first thing is, it's just like the community outside, especially if you are international students, when you are outside the university, maybe there might be some risk, because people that, of course, everywhere there are good and bad people, right? But if you are wearing the student uniform, people in general will kind of help take care of you. Oh, this is a Prince of Songkla University student. So it was just like adults help each other to take care of the younger one, something like that. And when you go to many offices, many places, you will better treated, than if you are wearing something else, something like that. So actually, uniform gives a lot of benefit. You don't have to think too much. What are you going to wear every day, right? And actually, you save a lot. You save a lot of money. And when you are in a difficult situation, when you ask for some help from people outside, it's more likely to get help from others. So wearing student uniform, especially in not in Bangkok, is a lot better. Okay, now I think I'm trying to cover the topic here. Okay, so because I have been talking a lot about the campus, but actually I prepare more. But now that it's not relevant to the topic, so I'll try to cover this. When we talk about the integrating cultural heritage and sustainable economic growth in ASEAN, right? Now, all over the world, we are very concerned about the sustainability, right? And every country that are member of the UN, including the ASEAN, right? All of us make some commitment with SDG. How many SDG do we commit? 17, right? 17. Okay, so we committed 17 SDG, right? And actually, all of the government sectors and also private sectors, we try to contribute to achieve all the 17 SDG, right? But because we have different strengths and weakness, just like in the case of Prince of Songkla University, we have 5 campuses, right? So we assign that some particular faculty, some particular campuses will have to contribute more in some specific SDG, right? For example, for Phuket campus, because we are in Phuket, and you know that Phuket is a very well-known tourist attraction. You know that the cost of living in Phuket is highest, even higher than Bangkok. But if you are the local people, you will know where you can go and get a cheaper price to live your life. But if you don't know, everything is very expensive. So, and you know that because tourism is our staple, right? The main source of income of the country and also of the province, tourism. And you will see that here in Phuket campus, we have like 4 faculties, right? And all the 4 faculty will have to contribute together to achieve the SDG. And our SDG is like equity, right? Equity and I cannot remember. But actually the thing that we have to raise the quality of life of the people, right? And of course, we connect these to tourism. And so in order to promote our tourism, you know that nowadays, every tourism all over the world commit to make the business become sustainable. Okay, and for the SDG 17, which I think very important because it's about partnership, it means that every part have to contribute in achieving that. And because in Phuket tourism, right, of course you know that we have the Faculty of Hospitality and Tourism. So the faculty will produce the professionals to the market, right, in this business sector. And also we have the Faculty of Technology and Environment. You know that wherever the tourist attraction, wherever they have many, they are facing many, I'm gonna say, natural resources as consumption, like in Phuket now. So this is April. April is started to, it's not a high season. High season in Phuket is from November, December, January, February, March maybe. This is during the time that everything is super expensive. Super expensive. We have a lot of tourists, and so why? What happened? We don't have enough water supply, right? So that's we don't have enough water supply, and we have a lot of garbage. We have, you know, a kind of many nowadays. Phuket has a lot of transportation. I would say like cars, vehicle. Yeah. We have to accept that our mass transportation is still not so good. So you can see from the clip that the university still have to provide the shuttle bus to facilitate the students, right, if they would like to move here and there. And because it's in Phuket, of course you can use a lot of application, right, Grab, or you can call taxi, but the prices are very different, and for the private taxis are very expensive. But if you use Grab, okay, you might get a reasonable price. So actually, in order to live in that kind of province, you really have to know many things. If you don't know in details, you will live your life as a foreigner, and that costs a lot of money. Okay, so now why I was talking about this, because the Faculty of Technology and Environment has main roles and responsibility. They have to work with the government to manage the water supply, and to manage with the garbage and all the pollution and everything. They work very close together. They do a lot of research in order to improve all of those things. And also for the Faculty of International Studies, because our focus is on language and culture, right? So we produce the professionals with the expertise in language and culture, so that in this business and in Phuket, right, the staff are educated with this. So it will be a benefit, because when we interact, when we welcome the tourists, foreigners, right, from other countries, only if you know just only language is not enough, right? Even though in the business sector as well, you have to know about the culture. You have to know a lot of relevant knowledge, right? If you, for example, if you are working in a business, you master many languages, but you know nothing about the business, you might not be able to negotiate well, right? And in order to negotiate well, you have to know about the culture, you know, how to behave, what are you supposed to talk, what you are not supposed to talk, many things actually. So altogether, I feel like nowadays, when we study in the university, right, we have our majors and things like that. So we seem to be the experts of some particular subject. But actually, soft skills, right, are very necessary as well. We usually say okay, in order to get a good job, you really need to have a hard skill. But in order to become advanced in your position, soft skill is really important. Yeah. So actually many things combine and contribute together if we would like to achieve, like in our life, in our career as well. And another aspect, right? the last one is a College of Computing. The College of Computing will contribute to the sustainability, right, in Phuket, because they are the group who make a lot of innovation about the application to how to say, tourism application that facilitate the foreigners if they would like to visit Phuket, right? And they could find a lot of information, check the traffic or whatever, something like that. So actually, altogether, the 4 faculties or the 3 faculties and 1 college contribute together in order to help Phuket as a whole achieve the SDG. Okay, and as you might have seen from the clip, that Phuket is a country of the province, the province of intercultural community in Phuket, because in Phuket we have indigenous people, maybe like we have Thai people, right? We have Chinese, a very big group, right? Chinese has a very powerful economically in Phuket, yes, and yes, right. We see many similarities. That's why I think we can share. We can share together. And Melayu, Indian as well. Yeah, we have Muslim people, and we have a lot of Westerners all together, right? And I'm not sure whether you still remember in the clip when the students get outside of the university, you will see the landmark of Phuket, like the Standard Chartered building, the Sino-Portuguese style building. It's actually because Phuket used to be the, Phuket used to be a famous, the outstanding area for tin mining. Tin mining. It earned a lot of money in the past. It earned a lot of money from tin mining, right? So Chinese people came here, came to Phuket. Basically, at the very beginning, they were laborers, but later on, they become the owner of the business. Yeah, right? And those kind of buildings, Sino-Portuguese building, it was just like, some people describe them in an easy way that it's just like the kind of the house the Chinese people would like to have, the European style of the house, something like that. So it's mixed together. Do you also have here in Malang the kind of the mixed style between the Chinese and Western style together, something we call it Sino-Portuguese building. Architecture. And as nowadays, this thing, I think I saw it from the website. So nowadays, the private sector started to have more and more roles in contributing to conserve the culture, right? There will be some area, for example, in Phuket we have Thalang Road where foreigners have to check in the Thalang Road, Old Town Phuket. Have you ever heard? The Old Town Phuket. Maybe if you go there, on that road, there will be the old buildings from during that period. And earlier than that, the government would take care, right, and provide many measures, policy or program to boost up the tourism, somewhere like that. But later on, people in that area started to think that, hey, actually, we would like to have our role in our own area, this community. So now there is the group of people who established as the committee. I cannot remember the name. I cannot remember the name, right? But it was just like the business people, business person in Phuket. They gather together and discuss and come up with several projects to improve to improve Phuket in several ways, right? For example, they are thinking about the mass transport. Yeah, they are thinking about the museum, I mean the modern one, or live museum, something like that. Actually, there are many projects, and also if you go to Phuket, one of the must-have like is a big market or Lạt Nhai, we call in Thai, Lạt Nhai or the big market. That's where along the road there will be many things of foodies actually, yeah, and culture and clothes. Okay, you just walk along that clothes, very crowded, yeah, and that area it used to be run by the governor, but now it was contributed by them. Yes, okay, so yeah, that is how we contribute together, right, to achieve the sustainable economy. Now, can you tell me something about Malang? Maybe you can suggest where I should go to see, to learn about the contribution, integration, yeah, between the private sector and the governmental sector in order to contribute to achieving the SDG.
I believe they know you better than us.
Oke, thank you so much Dr. Tagsina. Itu tadi teman-teman ya, penjelasan tentang PSU, tentang juga Phuket seperti apa keadaannya, dari aspek budaya, dari aspek ekonominya juga, tadi juga sudah dibahas. Nah, sebelum Q&A, beliau malah minta, tadi kan beliau sudah cerita nih tentang PSU, tentang Phuket gitu kan. Nah sekarang beliau minta teman-teman menceritakan apa itu Unisma, apa itu Malang ya, dan kira-kira tempat mana aja nih yang direkomend kalian untuk beliau kunjungi. Oke, mungkin biar paham budaya Malang. Malang itu secara culturally seperti apa? Apa ada, kalau tadi di Phuket ada namanya Phuket Old Town, di sini ada apa gitu kan? Phuket Old Town itu adalah kota tua ya, kota tuanya di Phuket. And kalau di sini itu ada nggak tempat-tempat yang bangunan-bangunan bersejarah dan sebagainya? Nah kalian bisa sharing. Oke.
Ya, ada yang mau bantu menjawab? Jadi beliaunya pengen jalan-jalan tapi nggak tahu mau kemana nih. Kalau tempat yang asik, yang bisa kenal Malang culturally, ini yang suka jalan-jalan ke kayu tangan mestinya tahu banget ini. Bahasa Indonesia boleh ya Pak Irfan ya?
Boleh. Nanti
atau mau langsung bahasa Thailand lebih boleh lagi. Tapi saya nggak paham, nggak bisa translate. Ayo, siapa? Pura-pura bukan jadi anak kafe, padahal tiap hari ke kafe.
Oke, teman-teman langsung aja cerita aja.
Karena mau coba? Nggak tahu. Dia satu semester ngilang dari Malang. Mau Dan? Coba Dan. Salahnya saya apalnya Dani ya.
Malang, destinasi wisata di Malang.
Hi Miss, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Dani from major accounting. Oke, saya pakai bahasa Indonesia ya Pak.
Oke.
Mungkin beberapa destinasi di Kota Malang yang menjadi spotlight itu ada di Kota Batu. Biasanya kita ada Jatim Park, terus juga agrowisata buat petik buah kayak gitu. Terus juga kalau buat wisata alamnya juga banyak, ada Coban Rondo, Coban Pelangi dan lain sebagainya. Terus kalau National Park kita punya Bromo, Mountain Bromo. Ya, itu biasanya kayak ada supplier buat jeep buat kita lihat sunrise semacamnya. Terus kalau untuk di kotanya lebih ke kuliner dan juga jalan-jalan santai kayak di kayu tangan seperti itu. Oke, terima kasih.
Okay, thank you so much. So, yeah, he suggests that actually there are several places, yeah, in Malang which he recommend. For example, like we call Kota Batu. Kota Batu is one of the city for tourism in East Java. It's nearby here. Okay, there are several, like we call it Jatim Park. Jatim Park is just like there are three park that available. One of them are for like animal also, and just a little bit like birds and anything, and also some playground in the Jati Park 1, and the new one is Jati Park 3 is nearby here. The closest one is like dinosaurs and other things. Okay, but we have also like agrotourism. Okay, that you can take the orange or strawberry directly from the garden. So we have also like that. We can go there if it's possible. And some waterfall also nearby here. We have like, we call it Coban Rondo, yeah, Coban Rondo waterfall, yeah, and some other waterfalls. But one of the most iconic nearby, not really, it takes for 1.5 hours, is the Bromo Mountain. Yeah, I think this is one of the most iconic nearby here. Will be, we call it Gunung Bromo or Bromo Mountain. Okay, but we have also like several temples here in Malang. Yeah, Singasari, yeah, Singasari temples. Okay, some also like museums. Okay, lately we call it Malang City Center. MCC itu Malang City Center. Malang Creative Center. We have also Malang Creative Center. This is for the youth to express their ideas, their creation, their cultures. So it's also nearby here. I think we have also put in the schedule to take you there to go around. And maybe tomorrow, we also schedule you and Dr. and Achanyo, yeah, to enjoy Malang City by which we call it using like bus, yeah. For the tourists in Malang, so you can go around Malang using that kind of tourism buses. Okay. We call it Machito, Malang City Point.
Okay, thank you very much. That is really interesting. You know what? Because you might know that actually my position is Assistant President for International Affairs, right? So I take care of the International Affairs Center, and that in that office, because we have to take care of all the foreign students, not just only the visa matter, but also we try to support them to learn more about the culture and improve their life there in Phuket. So from time to time, we design a lot of activities, and we kind of recruit all the students, international and Thai students, to join the activity together so that they can get the interaction and learn from one another. And also for the international students, they will learn about our local culture. But the thing that I have learned is that because actually we share many similarities in cultures, and like I used to organize some kind of agro-tourism, yeah, which is very popular among the Western tourists, right? So we did have that kind of program, and we recruited the students, international students there. But during that time, the majority of the international students were from Indonesia because of Unisma program, right? So we took them to like rubber plantation, pineapple plantation, something like that, and they said, "You're just like my hometown," something like that. Yeah. So actually, if I came here and I learned more what you are doing here in terms of tourism, agro, and also culture, and I can see and find out the niches, the differences that I can create to show you some kind of activity that interests you more. Because now that I know that, oh, you are doing this kind of thing, okay, so when you are in Phuket, I will show you something else, something like that, so that the program will be more interesting. Okay, so actually the purpose today is not just only to talk right here, and also my purpose is to get to know more about the students' life in Indonesia, because we have to prepare our students before they come here, and also as I said, that I have to learn more so that I create the activity and program to encourage the better life of the international student there as well.
Oke, thank you. Itu ya teman-teman. Tadi kita sebenarnya beliau mau ngecek juga apa sih yang beda kira-kira, sehingga beliau nanti ketika ada program juga bisa menawarkan sesuatu yang nggak ada di sini, gitu. Biar teman-teman juga one day misalkan ke sana juga bisa mendapatkan sesuatu yang baru. Oke, mungkin teman-teman ada pertanyaan atau something to share kepada beliau, silahkan. Oke. Nah, tadi dijelaskan ya, kalau di sana teman-teman misalkan ikut program yang Agustus itu, kalau yang suka olahraga itu hampir semuanya terpenuhi. Ada kolam renang itu untuk Olimpik ya, untuk Olimpiade yang itu panjang banget. Oke, itu standar Olimpiade. Itu jadi kayak tahun 2000 berapa ya? 19 kayaknya saya ke sana itu udah jadi. Ada gym itu di dalam kampus. Ya. Ada lapangan bola, bukan futsal ya, bola. Oke, itu di dalam kampus, itu dekat dengan kolam renang di sana. Terus ada lapangan voli, ada lapangan futsal juga di dalam kampus. Oke, jadi ada lapangan bola sendiri, futsal sendiri. Ada badminton, ada volley, ada tenis meja juga, ada tenis juga ada. Jadi teman-teman kalau yang suka olahraga jangan khawatir, di sana juga oke. Dan biasanya sore-sore juga ada anak-anak keliling di kampus itu karena cukup lebar juga untuk keliling, muter-muter di sana itu olahraga pagi atau sore. Nah, jadi waktu saya di sana lebih kurus ya, karena gym ya tetanggaan, olahraga di mana-mana. Ya. Jadi itu teman-teman kalau mau di sana. Oke, kalau ada pertanyaan silahkan, bisa pakai bahasa Indonesia. It's okay, mau belajarnya atau apapun. Oke, actually just now you mentioned about some scholarship in ASEAN. Can you show us like any program which can support them to like go supporting funding or scholarship for like short period of time?
Actually, I think it's about AUN scholarship, right?
Okay.
AUN scholarship, and also we have. Are you familiar with the term AIMS program?
AIMS program.
AIMS program.
Okay.
Yeah, but for the AIMS program is the program that Asian. I cannot remember the full name, right? Yeah. But this program is just like the members of this program will be the university from different countries in Southeast Asia, including Japan, Korea. Yeah, including Japan and Korea. So this kind of activities would be like, it would be like, for example, you have to specify the faculty that will provide the exchange program, and just only the university that has the matching faculty from other country will exchange. For example, in Phuket campus, the faculty that join AIMS program is faculty of hospitality and tourism, right? So each year we might have students from one Lyceum University in the Philippines, because that also the faculty of hospitality and tourism there also join this program. So the students from the same faculty will exchange. They will they will have to apply, and you have to pass the interview for the selection, and then the government will provide you some money so that you are going to study one semester in another university in other country. And then there will be the requirement that you have to select the courses that is comparable to the course that your home university, because after that you will have to transfer the grade, something like that. So that's the AIM program. I'm I'm not sure whether the Malang joined this program, aims, and which faculty.
Okay. I think we didn't join that program.
Okay.
So, but I think it's good information. So then I think we can.
Are other kinds of activity? Scholarship from AUN. Maybe we have to check that the website.
Okay. Okay, Asian International Mobility for Students ya, AIMS. Oke. Oke, teman-teman, ada beberapa program. Salah satunya tadi ada AIMS program ya. Itu Asian International Mobility for Students. Itu coba teman-teman bisa cek. Itu bisa nggak kita join scholarship-nya untuk transfer kredit program. Terus terus mungkin juga beberapa program lain yang memungkinkan ya untuk teman-teman juga apply. Jadi teman-teman masih bisa kemana-mana dengan tanpa biaya gitu. Nah itu akan lebih baik. Actually last semester that those both of them are granting from our Ministry of Education to study in Taiwan. But maybe later on, if it is possible. If we get also grant, also we can send to PhD right, for one semester. I think it will be nice. Oke, teman-teman ada lagi kira-kira? Oke, Farel, please. Ambil sendiri. Masa Bu Dwi suruh ambil? Oke, harusnya bantuin. Bawa aja.
Good afternoon. My name is Haryono and I'm from accounting major and I'm also from International Development Division. I would like to ask after the presentation you given that for me I'm interested to join the exchange program and there is something question my mind that about how do the local people see the foreigner and do the environment often happen racism, something like that. How do the people see the foreigner?
Okay.
And
the
people in Phuket.
Is there any racism?
Any racism happen
something
or
like
something
that?
like that?
Okay.
And if there is, what thing we must avoid to do over there?
Okay, how to overcome the racism, if any, in Phuket?
If any. Thank you.
Okay.
Racism in Phuket. You know, because I think local people in Phuket are very familiar with the foreigners from all over the world. So personally, I don't have experience about racism in Phuket, but to be honest, you know that it's really individual matter, right? If the foreigners behave not so well, so sometimes local people might hate them. It really depends. But for like stereotype, I don't think there is. I never experienced.
Okay, thank you very much. So after your answers, that I do believe that we feel safe over there when we get the program, the exchange programs. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oke, mungkin uji menambahkan ya tadi ya. Tadi Farel tanya tentang rasisme. Ada nggak rasisme di Thailand gitu kan? Kalau di Korea kan kita dengar banyak gitu kan. Ya, tapi di Thailand itu karena di sana banyak sekali orang asing yang ke sana dan memang tourism itu salah satu memang pekerjaan mereka. Jadi mereka sudah oke dengan itu. Dan kecuali memang ada orang asing yang nyebelin gitu kan, artinya ya seenaknya sendiri, mungkin kayak nggak respect sama adat mereka. Nah itu bisa jadi mereka kesel gitu, tapi nggak sampai mungkin ada yang brutal untuk ngapa-ngapain gitu. Nah itu juga saya juga selama di sana ya nggak pernah mengalami rasisme sama sekali. When I was there, everything is okay. Ya, ketika saya di sana ya semua baik-baik aja. Dan kalau ada mahasiswi misalkan yang berkerudung, bahkan kalau makan dan itu nggak halal, mereka yang ngingetin, this is no halal. Jadi itu mereka aware juga. Jadi kalau Muslim nggak boleh makan babi misalkan, ya yang tidak halal mereka tahu. Oh, this is non halal, jangan makan itu, gitu. Jadi walaupun bahkan mereka tidak bisa bahasa Inggris, dia bilang no halal, no, gitu. Kalau tahu kalian berkerudung, terus makanan itu tidak halal, orang di sana juga bilang this is not halal, gitu ya. So my experience is when my students who are wearing hijab going out, they have to eat halal food, right? But with the local people, if the food is not halal, the local people told us that, oh, this is not halal. Okay, so jadi sangat welcome sih, and they support us. Okay, yeah. Okay, the last question. Okay, silakan Akila, please.
Let me introduce myself once again. My name is Akila and I'm from majoring in accounting and I'm part of the international development division. I want to ask, it's a bit similar with Farel's question, but it's like from our side, especially in the international students. I would like to ask if, is there any struggle or like culture shock, or is there any international student who's have like a struggle to adapt there in Phuket? Yeah, thank you. Maybe that's all.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I'm thinking because you mean like students like you, right? Maybe can I call it maybe a lot of Muslim students, something like that. We have a lot of Muslim there in Phuket wearing hijab. So basically, the thing like culture shock, I don't think there is much. But for the difficulty, I really have to admit that because this is really the problem in Phuket, and all the local are feeling that we really would like to improve, especially when we would like to facilitate the foreign students' life. Is about our transportation. Mass transit is not so good.
Yeah.
This is really the worst thing in Phuket.
I see. Yeah. Oke. Jadi teman-teman kalau di sana paling yang agak susah itu transportasi umum, public transport ya. Kalau di Bangkok kita kan bisa pakai MRT, ya, we can use LRT or MRT right in Bangkok. Tapi kalau di Phuket kemana-mana itu biasanya ya pakai Grab, sekarang bisa pakai Grab atau motoran. Kalau saya dulu sewa motor sih, jadi bisa explore kemana-mana. Jadi my experience, I rent a motorbike, then I go around Phuket, and that's enjoyable ya. Oke, itu menyenangkan sekali ya. Jadi kita bebas masuk gang-gangnya di sana ya sudah ya. Jadi itu lebih bebas. Jadi teman-teman nggak harus tiap hari ya. Jadi di situ juga sama kayak di Malang, bisa sewa harian juga. Karena kan teman-teman kalau di sana nanti asramanya di kampus ya, terus kuliahnya juga ya di dalam ya, makan juga di sana juga ada. Jadi mungkin kalau mau weekend misalkan, mau jalan-jalan nih, puas-puasin, ya udah lebih baik mungkin berdua sewa motor ya patungan dan juga gantian yus membolang lah di situ. Oke, itu yang saya lakukan sama teman-teman mahasiswa juga. Waktu itu saya dengan mahasiswa banyak dari Aceh. Oke, when I was there, there are a lot of students from Aceh in postgraduate program in master degree, and also from BINUS Jakarta, and also UPI, Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia Bandung. Ya, oke. Jadi teman-teman waktu itu saya sama anak UPI dan anak BINUS juga ya sering jalan-jalan, termasuk mungkin ke PP Island ya. Okay, and other places.
So let me add a little bit, but you know that using the motorcycle is very dangerous. Okay, I just would like to add that because we know that that is really the weak point of Phuket, and we realize that motorcycle is very dangerous. We don't want to support the student to use it, right? But sometimes can't help, right? So, so now what the campus do is try to provide the shuttle bus that bring the student to the popular places in Phuket regularly. That's our best.
Tapi teman-teman kalau mau lebih aman katanya, itu nanti juga dan lebih hemat juga ya. Itu disediakan juga sama kampus untuk jalan-jalan ke tempat-tempat yang populer di sana. Oke, jadi itu opsi yang bisa teman-teman ambil ketika ada di sana. Atau misalkan kalau misalkan takut pakai motornya pakai Grab lah, ya. Kan kalau pakai Grab car rame-rame jadinya hitungannya jadi murah, gitu kan. Oke, jadi itu bisa jadi opsi. Ada juga di situ selain Grab. Saya kemarin waktu ke Bangkok itu lupa saya namanya ya. Masih ada nggak di sini? Jadi itu ada juga semacam kayak Grab, tapi itu lebih murah. Nanti ada di YouTube ada kok. Ya, jadi ada aplikasi lain yang ride hailing juga sama kayak Gojek atau Grab, tapi yang di situ adanya Grab. Ada satu lagi lebih murah, yaitu teman-teman bisa pakai itu. Oke ya. Oke, thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me ya. Jadi teman-teman kalau ada pertanyaan bisa kontak saya langsung. Oke. Atau teman-teman juga bisa ini ya langsung ke kajur masing-masing. Kalau mau daftar ada pertanyaan atau mau ikut program, nanti teman-teman untuk program yang tahun ini, insya Allah kita akan Agustus yang akan ke PSU Phuket, Agustus September. Ya, jadi itu. Nah teman-teman juga jangan khawatir, ada kredit juga yang akan ditransfer. Nah semalam itu Bu Duani kita juga diskusi sama Dr. Sutrudi. Kalau nanti tidak lagi Thai language and culture, tapi beliau akan mencarikan yang related to business. Nah, itu lebih baik juga, good news buat kita sehingga transferable lebih enak. Oke, Bu Diani, any addition?
Ya, saya menambahkan yang disampaikan oleh Pak Irfan. Sekali lagi, kami sebagai mewakili prodi PBS juga dan manajemen, meskipun saya di sini prodi akuntansi, mewakili ketiga prodi. Untuk teman-teman yang tertarik untuk mengikuti student mobility Agustus September nanti, silakan hubungi prodi masing-masing dan percayalah bahwa ada banyak benefit yang bisa kalian peroleh. Ketika kita berani untuk membuka mata lebih luas, wider environment ya, lihat dunia yang jauh berbeda itu. Kalau bagi saya pribadi itu sesuatu yang menarik. Teman-teman akan berhadapan dengan culture yang berbeda, ketemu dengan suasana yang berbeda, latihan untuk beradaptasi dengan perubahan tersebut itu tadi disampaikan oleh Dr. Tagsina bahwa soft skill itu akhirnya menjadi sesuatu yang penting. Hard skill is okay ya, but setelahnya perkembangan kita akan banyak ditentukan oleh soft skill kita, dan salah satunya adalah kemampuan teman-teman untuk bisa berkomunikasi, mengadaptasi dengan perubahan dan seterusnya. Jadi saya sangat encourage, saya sangat memotivasi teman-teman untuk bisa bergabung kalau memang memungkinkan ya, ikut join di student mobility di PSU ini. Itu aja, terima kasih Pak Irfan.
Oke, terima kasih Bu Duyani. Jadi teman-teman ikut program internasional itu jangan dianggap sebagai hanya jalan-jalan, tetapi kan ini anak ekonomi ya, tapi itu adalah investasi yang insya Allah sangat menguntungkan, bisa dijamin menguntungkan karena itu investasi ke diri kita sendiri. Jadi ketika kalian invest untuk ikut satu program kayak gini, itu adalah harta yang akan kalian bawa sampai kapanpun, itu nggak akan pernah hilang. Kalau nggak percaya saya, kamu tanya aja ke Akila sama Farel, atau mungkin di sini juga pernah ada Nana ya, Berliana, ada Sena kemarin, ada Lutfia yang pernah ke luar negeri. Itu tanya aja, jangan tanya saya misalkan. Kalau saya, nggak Pak Irfan enak sendiri, mungkin silakan tanya mahasiswa yang udah pernah ke luar negeri atau dari fakultas lain yang pernah ya ke luar negeri, tanyain apakah mereka menyesal atau mereka pengen lagi. Oke ya. Jadi that's all from me ya. Ingat teman-teman bahwa hidup yang tidak pernah diperjuangkan tidak akan pernah dimenangkan. Oke, jadi please do your best, jangan terlalu takut, take risk mumpung masih kalian muda. Oke, kalian tidak terlalu banyak tanggung jawab, masih muda, so take action and take risk. Oke, thank you so much, see you. Do you have any closing statement for the students? Do you have any closing statement for the students? Okay.
Okay, actually, again, I just would like to let you know that I really appreciate your coming here, joining to listen to me, right? And actually, this is really a good chance to get to know more about Indonesia as a country, and also the Indonesian students. Yeah, I think that from now on, maybe our collaboration will become more and more and stronger, right? And in the future, we might have more projects that will allow you to exchange, right, to become the student exchange between our campus. Okay, and we might see you soon there in Phuket. Thank you very much.
Oke ya teman-teman, katanya beliau, kita mungkin akan dapat ini lebih banyak lagi, kesempatan lebih banyak lagi, kolaborasi kita akan lebih stronger, lebih kuat ya. Oke, kata beliau ditunggu kedatangannya di Phuket ya. Oke. So, thank you so much for coming. See you in another opportunity and agenda. We'll see you later. Thank you for coming, and I'm so sorry for any inconvenience during the talk. We'll see you in the next program. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oke teman-teman, jangan pergi dulu, karena kita akan ini pemberian cendera mata. Okay, giving a token of appreciation for our presenter. Okay, that will be given by Dr. Duyani Sudaryanti as the head of accounting department, and also it will be given by Dr. Duyani to Dr. Tagsina Sripracha as assistant president for international affairs, Prince of Songkla University Phuket campus. Okay, for Dr. Duyani as the head of accounting department, please kindly give the token of appreciation for our speaker today. Okay, as integrating culture, heritage, and sustainable economic growth in ASEAN. Please give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, tolong berbalik. Ya, kita bisa foto bareng di sini, teman-teman. Tolong berdiri ya. Okay, please stand up. Ambil dari atas. Ya. Okay. Okay, please stand. Ya, okay. We can take picture together with the students. Oke, silakan berdiri ya teman-teman ya. Okay, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please, the last word, please give a round of applause for Dr. Tagsina Sripracha, Ph.D.